I wish someone told me this when I started programming for the first time. Stop learning how to program. Stop watching the tutorial videos. Stop falling into YouTube tutorial hell. Just pick up your computer and start writing code. You don't get better being a software engineer by you don't get better by trying to learn and copying someone else's code. You can gain knowledge that way of knowing how to create clean code, but it won't help you become a developer very much. You'll find yourself thinking, why don't I know how to do this even though I spent 11 hours on this free tutorial website? The key to getting better, I found out, is to use practice, is to practice writing code. You have to keep practicing. I really wish someone would have told me when I started this journey, because I fell into tutorial hell many times, and I just I struggled really hard to even learn the simplest concept of React. Um, you know, I just couldn't figure it out. Even though I watched this YouTube person, I followed his code to the T. I mean, I'm saying every line, even the line of when I wrote that function was the same line that he did. I like wrote it. That's not how you get better. You get better by synthesizing, making up how to solve a problem with your mind and making it from scratch. I really think that practice and learning to fail and learning how to be okay with failure, not being perfect, is a key to success as a software engineer. But what do I know? I'm not a software engineer yet, but I found that in my learning and what really helped generate what I know is not just copying someone's code and watching videos, but it's watching the video and applying it. Watching the video and applying it. That doesn't mean copying. It means thinking about a new problem and shifting how to solve that problem. That's why I really like the Odin Project, Exorcism.org, Free Code Camp, and like SQL Zoo. Like these things, they teach you the concept by doing. It's like playing a game that's really good. They don't handhold you. They give you enough um instructions for you to really just understand the functionality, and then you have to make it. That's why I think reading the docs is way more important than maybe watching someone on YouTube. So what I mean is, don't focus so much on watching a video just to watch the video, but it's more about taking notes on that video so you can learn how to apply it to your website, to your projects, to your products. I really wish someone would have just drilled that into me when they first started. Like a senior dev would sit me down and say, "Hey, are you copying YouTube again? Stop doing that, you numbnut. You freaking, oh, maybe that's not a good word to use, but stop doing that. You need to freaking practice to get better. You're not gonna make it up to the top by faking it in a way. Well, sometimes that works, but really to get the most value out of the time you're spending, your valuable time spending studying, you have to practice. So practice the darn code. Go to LeetCode, look at the problem, look at the solution, and then implement it. Remember the solution. Keep trying. I guess LeetCode is not really a great way to explain that, because a lot of the time when you see a LeetCode problem, people want to know that you've already seen a problem like this, so you kind of memorize the route to save it, the process to save it. But nevertheless, you're studying not the complete answer, but the process of how to save it. It's like in calculus when you took math for the first time. You have a formula, you plug it in, and you get the result. But the numbers are always different. But the solution, the process is always the same. So stop trying to wiggle out of actually writing code and using your brain to failing to write code and relying on ChatGPT to make code. ChatGPT should be used to really just grab that process, learn it faster, and learn how to, instead of Google searching, use ChatGPT to find the process of solution, and then use that to enable your tool belt to make it bigger. I really hope that you choose to study, and by study, I mean don't fall for watching YouTube videos, but write code. Study by writing code. Study by making your product. Yeah, I just wish someone told me that starting out, and I'm here telling you this so you don't make this mistake that I did, wasting literally hours of my time. I can't even tell you, I couldn't even tell you, after watching that 11-hour video, I really couldn't understand how to write a simple React state. Only by really doing it, understanding the process and talking through it, could I really understand that I can make a state, hold a state, and then access it later. It was a long process. I'm like, I watched so many videos on this. Why can't I understand? It's because I was freaking watching videos and not really applying it. You have to know and apply the knowledge you see. So my recommendation to you, if you're starting out as a software engineer, you just graduated college or just in college looking for an internship, you're on that job hunt, stop watching so many YouTube tutorials just to copy the code, but watch the video to learn the process and then add it to your portfolio and use what you learned and apply it. I think watching videos aren't inherently bad because it's a great way to learn that how to write this way, or how to frame this, or how to use this product for this. But you have to know that you're going to have to know how to write that code, not how to copy it. So make sure you learn how to apply. I hope this makes sense. I'm not the seniorest dev. I'm really just a regular guy trying to become a dev. And so maybe what I really say is not the best, but I think that if I started over in my software engineering journey, I would look at myself and say, stop, just write it. Stop using resources and watching, stop not using resources, stop watching YouTube videos and copying the code, but learn and really just try to make your own version of what you're learning. Yeah, and that's it. I wish you guys good luck. This job search has been really hard this week, really busy this week, but I just wanted you to know that you can do this. You got this. Just keep practicing, and eventually the doors will open. Make sure if you applied to many places and a lot of places are kind of closing or not hearing back from a lot of places, you might have to add another portfolio piece. You might have to revise your resume. Keep up the good work revising and job hunting, and I wish you good luck. Peace.